Yeah, hi. Please don't hold anything against me what I'm about to say now because I'm just reflecting on books I remember reading, and I would just like to say this that some books have some validity to it. And one of the books is the Holy Bible that I see in Revelations, that where it says all the nations are going to come together as one, except one nation, and the nation that has the symbol of the dragon is not going to come together as one. Then the nation that has the symbol of the eagle is going to rule and control all the other nations and bring it up under its umbrella, so to speak. And then that nation with the eagle as the lead, symbolizing America, is going to rise up against the dragon, which is China. You know, and it made me start reflecting on the current events, you know, that our governments are trying to get to one world government, one currency, you know. So it made me start thinking about books that I read about, you know, how all these governments got established. And, you know, communism, socialism, Marxism, you know. And it says that all this was funded by bankers. You know, back in the day, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, you know, and they, throughout the world, helped establish governments. And they paid people to go to school and learn certain philosophies to run the government, like communism, Marxism, you know, capitalism, you know, socialism. And their thing was, hey, we want to see which one of these are going to be the best government. And when we find what the best government is, we're going to eliminate all other governments and roll with the best government. And they then came to the conclusion that capitalism is the best form of government. You know? So, under the one world order, all other governments are going to be wiped away and they're going to fall under capitalism with America at the head. You know, I said, oh, okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, this is interesting. You know, so I'm like, okay, yeah, like I said, this is interesting. So, you know, I can see all this is in play right now. But going back to Revelation, you know, that's something that's a little bit different because it's going to be a war. Like we know World War III, just us and China. You know, it's according to the books, of course. And but that made me think of something that I read that God said about all this in the last days and times. He said that it's going to get rough and it's going to get so bad that all what they do, you're not going to be able to stop it. Only person that's going to be able to stop it is him, God Almighty himself. You know, with all these nuclear bombs and all this kind of stuff. No, we can't stop nothing. Only one can stop it is God. And this would make me think about what they say about the Antichrist. Jesus is coming back and he's going to fight against the beast or the devil, etc., etc. And this is the way God's going to stop it. You know. So, just let the events unfold.